Hello there, I am Cheekster, and this, as you see, is Decollate Decoration. Right now, this game is about a young lady who passes on, and she has to somehow get the man of her dreams to be with her. But the problem is, he's alive, and that's something she's going to have to solve. Okay, it's not just simply just let it go. It's not that kind of person, is she? So we're gonna go through this pixelated story. This is probably going to be a couple of videos long, maybe two. I'll try and keep it straightforward and neat, and we're going to find out, can we keep love going through probably murder? Let's begin. Anyway, uh, what? No. Oh. Guys, I'm going to have to be honest. I don't feel I had a chance. Is that it? That's fine. I'm not bothered. Okay, that's fine. We're carrying on. Before us seems to be a very... Do you know what? That sound is annoying me. I know some people love it, but... Is it this one? Right. I think that's what it is, isn't it? You find yourself in front of an apartment. It's all greyed out. Then you realise you're actually dead. You wonder what will happen to you. You've never committed any evil sin. Thoughts cross her mind. Your soul would surely be judged favourably by those that judge. Right? Well, you look up at the apartment, and that's when you realise you came here to see him. Oh, yes. He's tall, he's smart, he's mature, and such a gentle-natured guy. Oh, my gosh. These guys. He has a good sense of humour, too. Ha ha ha. He looks very grey. You love him. There is nothing else to be said. Feeling as if you're about to rise into the afterlife, you climb up the rusty steps to the apartment. His doorbell doesn't work. Oh no. So you knock at the door instead. He just opened and shut it. But he couldn't see you. He had never not noticed you before. You have made quite the effort in the past. You suddenly became terrified of leaving this world. It no longer mattered how great of a place it was. The thought of being separated from him sounded more terrifying than the abyss. Okay. I sense mad lady problems. She seems mad. Let's be fair. You feel your heart jolt. No, you feel your still heart jolt. Deep within your now decaying body, you feel your soul yearn for him, yearn, yearn, yearn. And you know what you need to do. Correct the balance. If you can't visit him anymore, then you have to bring him with you. This is a perfectly natural conclusion. You're sure he would understand. You did need him after all and all the business, and you need to bring him with you to your side before your soul passes on. Ha ha ha. Oh dear. Oh, you have to kill your beloved. Okay, I think we're getting in the game now, guys. This is me. I am the mad ghost girl who cannot let the man go. Why can't he see me? Can people even sense ghosts? It doesn't matter. I just need to kill him. I'm not singing this. Topic. Try touching things or talking to him and bring him to your side. However, interacting with the living world really tires you. Once a week is the limit. He told you before, there are, maybe, 49 days till the doors to paradise open. Make him come to you before 49 days pass. It would be awful to leave this world alone. Absolutely. We must simply have him. He is ours to have, and not his to be. What should we do? Should we poltergeist him or curse him? I don't know. Is he a good boyfriend? Is he a boyfriend? Or is this all in my imagination? It's hard to tell. I'm going to talk. Hello? You talk to him. He can't see you. It seems people need some inspiration to sense ghosts. Let me see. You're tired and need to rest. Oh, what? I should have poltergeist his ass. Second 7 days. Okay, whatever. A week has passed. Oh, yes. He takes a couple of days off. Of course he does. Probably fraternizing with that tart, Penelope. I don't like her attitude, or the cut of her jib. Blonde hair? Whatever. But then starts going to school again. You sit daydreaming in his apartment one weekday afternoon, thinking about your mum and dad. As you sit there, Mum is probably calling around your friends' houses, one after another, while Dad is no doubt driving around, desperately searching for you. So naughty. God, this guy looks moody. Him, yeah. He doesn't seem to notice you after all. Okay, here we go. We're going to try again. This time we're going to poltergeist him. Floating knife! Floating knife! You become a poltergeist. It is a strange experience. You couldn't even touch him, though, as he slept in bed. Oh, week 2, people. Okay. You're tired and need to rest. Damn it! Now, everybody remember, there are 6 endings to this game. I will do 1, and you shall do the other 5. Because, quite simply, you can do it. Another week has passed. He spends surprisingly little time in his apartment. Come to think of it, he mentioned that he works part-time at a bookstore. Intriguing. You really wish you could go with him, perhaps in his backpack. But you can't leave his room now. You begrudgingly sit on the floor. The only weight you feel in your ethereal body is your heavy heart. Okay. Sad, lonely him. Recently. Is that Mum again? I'd better tidy up. Oh, he's such a wet dweeb. Oh my god. Okay, so we poltergeisted him. We could dream him. What's this? Can we click on something? It's so full up. The same as it was 3 weeks ago. Okay. Can we click on anything? Fridge. He's got a carton of barley tea in his fridge. What a loser. Now that you think about it, he always brought his own canteen with him to school. Right. You figured it would be easier to buy a new bottle every day instead. Ha 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 ha. Dream. You dream. You appear in his dream. You pray. That his dream was of him suffering as a result of your absence, and yet he seems surprisingly chipper. Roll on. You're tired and need to rest. I absolutely do. I'm exhausted. Another week has passed. You thought you wanted him to die, but you were wrong. You realize that all you want is to speak with him. But it's no use thinking about that now, because we can't talk to him. We're a bloody ghost. Mysteriousness. Mom, You're awake. How are you feeling? I'm heading out to work, you see. Can I get you anything? Supplements? But you haven't even paid back for the ones I got you last time. Did she slap him then? Or shut a door? Fine, I'll get them. With my money, Mama. Maybe he's being taken advantage of. Let us curse. Can we do anything? Is there something I'm missing? Entrance. You. We've been together for a month now. I've got to book. Got to book a salon appointment, of course. Yes, absolutely. Sorry, I'm not used to booking salon appointments due to my hair limitations. But I guess I can't go anymore. Not that he'd know if I had my hair cut. But I'd do anything for him to notice me now. Oh, and him? He looks tired. You remember him telling you once that it takes a lot of energy to hang out with you. Oh, yeah. I guess he gets tired whenever he's with me or not. Yes, because he's probably on the spectrum, my love. What's this? Save. Oh, yes, let's save our game. Yes, save. Good. Back. What's else on this? Hint. Credit. Dog star. A key. What do you mean by hint? What? What does this mean? Up, 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 up. Looks like a sort of hanging or cuffing situation. Mixtures of plus and negative on that, I'm afraid. Happy one, bad. Are these? Oh, these must be the 6 endings. So. Okay. Alright, so, kitchen. There are a lot of unfinished seasonings. You don't know what most of them are. Okay, that's lovely. Thank you. Why has he got chains to his bedroom? His mum is the reason why he doesn't take baths. Something about it being a waste of gas. But the bath in your house is electrically heated, so I don't really get it. There's something wrong with him and his mama. What are these? What does this mean? Because they were white earlier, just blank. Alright, fine. Entrance. We haven't clicked on that. The leaflets have been there for quite some time. Yes, yes. Let's curse him. Knife curse! You curse him. You're so close. He has no idea how deeply you feel about him. And you're right here. He also didn't seem to pay attention to me while I was alive. You're tired and you need rest. I'm always tired, apparently. That's the afterlife now. Fifth 7 days. Right, okay. Another week has passed. Well, lovely. Will you manage to talk to him today? This silence, suffering that encroaches upon you. Is it a resignation? But you refuse to let yourself cry in front of the one you love, who can't see you. Okay, I feel like I look like... Have I got madder looking, or was that the same as last time? Okay, let's try to talk to him. Talk. Hello. I'm here. You talk to him. He looks more dead than you. Okay. You're tired and need to rest. Yes, 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 yes. What's this about? Okay. Another week has passed. I don't know if I'm losing. I can't tell if I'm winning or losing. Is that a cross? Okay. Let's cook him. He's just got home from work. You ask him about his part-time job and whether he has friends there. Obviously. What kind of friends? Obviously male friends. He'd only have male friends. Because if he didn't... He's yet to respond. What do we do? What's this hint? There's only 3 ways to go, isn't there? I don't understand how this... How does this affect anything? I don't know. Oh, that moves that. That didn't do anything else. Do these 3 images mean anything? How would I know? It's impossible to know, isn't it? Can I move? No. Let's try talking to him again. Nothing works, by the way. You talk to him. Is it really going to end like this? I'm going to have to get poltergeisty, I think. You're tired, need to rest. Of course I am. Of course I am. I've tried to talk to somebody for 5 seconds. 48 days have passed since you became a ghost. Your fate will be decided tomorrow. Life is irreversible. There's no way you could accept this in the slightest. And yet, of all the gratification you have achieved in your life, you could only lead yourself to believe that this was the best thing to happen to you. It was the only way to make your misfortune more tolerable. Just being a cute little fluffy creature. Oh, yes. So cute. So fluffy. This is how all the ladies describe me. It's not enough, though. Absolutely not. I like compliments upon compliments. A kind of compliment sandwich, if you will. Okay, so everything's kind of... I can't move anywhere, I don't think. Ooh. Oh, I just pressed Q. Oh, is that just everything that's ever happened? Okay. Don't have to undo that. Okay. E? I don't know. You reach out to him. The result was clear. But the good thing about you is your perseverance. Poltergeist! Knife of Doom! Are you scared, little boy? You become a poltergeist. As if praying. What? What do you mean, as if praying? Silence. He didn't notice you this morning either. He went to the hospital looking like he was feeling sick again. He's been looking extremely pale lately, seeing as I've been poltergeisting poison into his brew. Seeing his deathly pale complexion makes your chest feel tight. This must be love. You will be with him soon, of course, and this is good. Do you decide to wait for him here, as a good person would? Ah. Shoes on a red background, skinny legs, but there is an unknown figure standing outside his front door. It better not be Penelope. Hello. Who is it? You've never seen them before, have you? You got to his house at long last. And yet, why can this person come here so soon? You hear him say something. It's hard to believe, but... Could they be talking about you? But it was as if they were speaking another language, so you couldn't make it out, you see. This mysterious person murmured something and placed their hands together. You suddenly feel as though your ethereal body is burning. Oh dear. No, that hurts. Your fingertips blacken as they begin to disintegrate. Your favorite black painted nails now nowhere to be seen. Wait, stop that, it hurts. Why are you doing this to me? My throat burns. Help me. I can't see what's happening to me. He lets out an exhausted sigh. Hey, I'm right here. Look here, it's me. Can't you see me? Hey. Bad ending. I wasn't trying to kill her. It's just... The thing is, right, is I don't know what's going on. Like, how am I supposed to know what the right selections are? Okay. You need him to know that you're the one behind all of this. I do. I do. Okay. I just want a good ending, at least a neutral one. All right? So there may be some skips. Oh, it shook. What does that mean? You feel a sense of certainty. Huh? Something is different today. You open your eyes after pretending to be asleep in the corner of the kitchen. Oh, okay. Yours and his gazes meet. Ah. He's looking straight at you. You feel as though your head is about to implode, but it's a sweet feeling. You don't remember feeling so excited in your entire life. Like those thousands upon thousands of butterflies are fluttering in your stomach as we speak. So it was you, he says. I didn't believe in ghosts before, but everything that happened to me reminded me of things only you would do. Right? Yelp! Oh, yep. Sorry. Sorry, a bit dramatic. I don't even know what to say, my love. Well, you can start by explaining what you're doing here, Philly. I came here to kill you, of course, because I loves you. Oh, God. What does this mean? And you click on him. Say, what do your mum and dad do all of the time? Not that I can talk to them, but I'm just curious. Dad left. Since then, my mom. She suffered a lot emotionally. That's why she doesn't leave home anymore. I want to hope that she'll get better soon. I see. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up, I guess. But I'm here for you. Happy, you evil clown. Okay. Wow. You're thinking big. Do we click on any of the items? Kitchen. What? You don't use kitchen scales? I thought you would be the type to use them, obviously, because you seem rather... How do I say it correctly? You know, tense. Well, I only ever prepare food for myself, you see. I was imagining you do exactly what is written on the recipe. So that's your food taste. Just like you bought it from a supermarket. What are you talking about? I'm saying you're perfect, basically. Should we talk to him more? Talk. Hello. I loves you. You talk to him. You know, I really love you. And my mum and my dad, even all my friends, my grandma and grandpa, were always so sweet to me too. But now, I gave all of them to come here. Give up on all of them. I gave up my whole family and everybody to talk to some reclusive boy, because of course I'm a good person. And is she dribbling from the mouth? And is his eye bleeding? I can't tell. Just pixel nightmarishness. Yes. Is that why you want me to die? He says. Well, I do realize there are complications to a physical non-physical entity relationship. That I might have mistaken the means for the end, perhaps. But ultimately, I need to get my hands on you, young sir, and I must be with you. He sighs. Ha! You're like all the women, even the dead ones. You want to believe that he sighs because he understands you so well. He is dumbfounded by you. But in the end, he always gives in to your selfishness. Perfect man. That's why. You expect him to throw everything away and choose you as well. If I've chosen him, he better bloody well have chosen me. You're tired. You need to rest. I must rest. So tired. You tell him that before long, you will no longer be of this world. So you want him to come with you? Your simple yet destructive amorous advances towards him have been rather thrilling. Make him fall silent. Oh, yes. Then, after an awkward pause, with the knife in hand, he says he needs to think. Before walking swiftly to his room. It's night, and moonlight spills into the kitchen window. You tap the knife on the counter, waiting for him to make his decision. On days like this, your heart seems a little more honest. Your head becomes clear, but the light is so blinding that you turn away and sit down. I'm not wrong, am I? You know, murdering a man I don't properly know very much. Coming to see him after what happened to me. Ooh, what happened to her? I've tried really hard. I thought he'd be happy that I came. I thought he'd welcome me with open arms. 48 days have passed since you became a ghost. Your fate will be decided tomorrow. Life is irreversible. There is no way out of this in the slightest, and yet all of the gratification of the squirrels never appeased your nuts, and thus we dance on the tin roof. But being a cute little furry creature, I have often gotten into trouble. Stare at me like that and you'll open a hole right through me. It's actually a good idea. This place would become stigmatized, you see. Shall I curse him? I don't know. How do we do this? Maybe let's consult the board. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna make him dream about me. Dream about me, sir. I'm amazing. I would dream about you. Took me back to the 80s. You realize you just made your final act, bugger. You love violence committed in the name of love. I love it. I love love, and I love violence love. Violent love? What? What is she even talking about anymore? The more you do something unthinkable, the better it feels. Just proves how far you're willing to go for somebody. Oh, but at last you will have nothing to do with the reality of the world. I think I've probably killed myself in like the most painful way. Together, you watch the moon from the kitchen window, with the window bars and the electric poles. The weeds obstructing your view. It feels far from romantic, dull and miserable. It was not the kind of date you had dreamed of sharing with him, especially the last one. This guy really needs to pull his thumb out of his own ass. But dullness and misery are inextricably linked with the vividness of life. With life, reality, in fact, and the body. Fashion is the one thing that seems to free you of life's torments. Okay, let's get dressed up again. But the one person that always reminds you of the appeal of reality is him. Hey, tomorrow. Whoa, you spooked me, babe. I'll answer you tomorrow, okay? I need more time to think. Brooding, looking out of the window. I just need more time. You know how it goes. Really? I can't wait. Light shines into the room. It's so bright, it turns his black hair to a shade of blue. You realize there are so many things you want to say as you gaze upon his profile. On Tinder. Why is he on Tinder? He shouldn't be on Tinder. I've warned him about the phones, as it's not a good way. You might as well just marry me. But a certain air about the room causes you to hold your tongue. It's important to be able to read the room. I've been told this many times, and I've failed many times. So, what if he looks a little pale? If he looks a little sad? What if he looks a little scared? You want to respect the sheer weight of what he is experiencing. Of course, of course, of course. To him, death is more of a wall than it is to you. But you wonder if he realizes just how hard your spirit brain is working right now. Tick, tick. Why, after a while, he comes out to say goodnight before going back to his room. The moon shines brightly tonight. Is that a good sign or a bad sign? Cloth. This is me. Ah! The class has started already. I tried to wake you up multiple times, he says. All your friends are gone. No way. They're so sad. Well, good morning, I guess. I'm playing hard to get right now. It's not even the morning, and we've got to move to the next classroom. Oh, really? Yes, really. So, were you waiting for me? Everyone else left, though. Well, who else was going to wake you up? Well, I guess I should say thank you. Thank you very much, kind sir. But if you're gonna be late, I'd rather skip class. Huh? What do you mean? So, what will you do instead? Like, chatter, you know? Like, let's just talk, let's shoot the breeze, you know? Big, handsome guy like you, and a cute little mouse like me. Silence. You dreamed of a wonderful moment in your past, the period soon after you and he met. Until that day, you considered him to be just an average guy. Just the no, that's not true. That's not true. She was thirsty as flip for him. There's no other way to put it. In the end, he headed to class late. Good boy. Leaving you, the naughty girl, behind. You gaze absently out the window and see the beautiful autumn colors outside. Ha ha ha. The last thing you saw when you were alive. What? Was heavy. Dark clouds with streaks of bright blue shining through from the summer sky. But it was autumn. That day, you made a promise with him to go see the fireworks together. You think you almost remembered something. What was that? But as he came out of his room, all thoughts ceased. Good morning, my sweetie. Morning. I had a dream of someone sometime last year. Last year. Yes. Oh, when you left me behind? Because you were late, of course, imbecile. I suppose you're right, I am a giddy fool. We didn't talk like this back then, did we? You never really talked like this with my friends either. Anyway, I'd say it's thanks to me that you became more sociable. Oh yes, absolutely. She's definitely improved him. It's undeniable. You think so? Oh yes. My skills are expert when applied. You gradually made more and more friends without me, though. I always wondered what I'd do if one of those friends fell in love with you. I've warned you about Penelope. Do you remember I said? Some people. But on the other hand, it would be awful if no one else could see what makes you so great. And me saying all this probably make me sound like a crazy nutter and possibly a controlling girlfriend. I mean, it's all in the weeds and all very detailed. But I want to know everything about the person I'm in love with. It's just the way I'm built. Everything, I say. But you're kind and honest, and that's why I find it hard to deal with the thought that you're surrounded by friends I don't know. And it's really, really hard. It's really, really hard when their hair is so well done. Yes. Are you serious? What you mean? Never mind. No, what? Say it. I wouldn't go that far for a lie. I said what I said because I felt like it would be best if we can talk openly. Oh yes. Yeah, you're sure, right. Yeah, you're right. We should be honest. Honesty is key, especially in this scenario when I'm threatened by a violently murderous poltergeist. I'm sorry for doubting you. I know you wouldn't lie about something like that. What do you mean? Don't worry. To put it simply, I can't go with you. This isn't. This is. Oh, I've got another bad ending, haven't I? Oh. You notice strong wind, rain battering the building from the outside. An unforgivable sadness swells within you. Your deepest demons urge you to sow chaos. And yet, at the same time, you become aware that a part of you is actually relieved. It is as if a curtain has been drawn between you and him. That curtain is the divide between him and the world you live in. You always believed that you were the protagonist of your own world. So when your world ends, it is like a shooting star burning up in the twilight. Like Cinderella's castle, one might say. Like a finale of a TV show. You thought you would be rewarded handsomely for your efforts. I'm so sorry, he says, he proclaims. But save it. You're all the same. I mean, I love you. I don't want to hear it. You knew. He's a generic nice guy. You knew that he was what he was about to say. All this, all this effort for a generic person. Okay. I mean, I suppose when you're in love, you're in love. Come on, just settle it. At this rate, you could actually kill him. I could throttle this bastard right now. I won't forget you forever. Living without regrets is impossible. Being okay with everything in life is impossible. But for this generic nice guy to go so far for you, you feel like the luckiest girl in the world. She is coping through the wazoo. Lie to me, and I'll curse you. Oh, yes. Never cross the rabbit. You gaze at the floor. Something approaches right next to you. I couldn't forget you, even if I wanted to, he said. Not someone like you. That wasn't an insult, was it? For the moment, you consider asking him to clarify. But your entire field of vision is filled with a dazzling white light. You see now. He's made friends with someone enough that he can actually joke with them. Ha! Interesting. Since you left the world of the living, 49 days have already passed, and an odd sense of loneliness begins to enshroud you as you are flooded with memories of your own friends. Your friends. Are they still looking for you? What about your mum and dad, seeing as you disappeared so suddenly? They must still be looking for you, right? Oh, I proclaim. Oh! Now that you think about it, your mind brings you back to when you first came here after you died. Why, when he first saw you like that, did he call you a ghost? Normal ending. Bland perfection. Common, wholesome, and unmemorable ending. I can't end the video on a shit ending. I can't do it. We're gonna right. I'm gonna go and find out. I'm gonna find a guide. I'm gonna find whatever the best ending is. Hang on. I'll be back. You feel the most fatigued you have ever felt since becoming a ghost. Your eyelids are so heavy they refuse to open. Your legs can't find the strength to stand, and even though the doors to paradise are open as they call to you, you don't have the strength to reach for them. But despite that, as the voice that calls to you sounds like his, you grit your teeth and open your eyes wide. Ah, ah, a hand. There he is. He takes you by the hand, your hand, which he has avoided his entire time. He is now holding it. My hand. I'm not sure. I guess because I was with you. I just felt inspired, is all. He gives you a slightly awkward smile. This new smile of his. He takes you by surprise, you see, continuing down the wrong path, knowing it's wrong, in fact. It's not one of the most commendable traits of yours, but it can reap rewards unobtainable by doing the right thing. That's why, while knowing your actions aren't the purest, and you rest easy knowing your heart is in the right place. And yet, who is this person in front of you? He wouldn't take your hand, with such a firm grip as well, to boot, nor such strongly that it hurts. He wouldn't hurt a fly. I've thought long and hard, he says, with a firm, masculine voice. You are the only one worried about me. You always said you loved me as if you were joking, so I never really believed you. But you were always there for me, so I thought it might be okay to start believing it. He continues to talk without giving you time to respond. You find it hard to take in the words coming out of his mouth. After all, you were the one who distorted him. Yes, you find yourself looking behind him rather than his face. There is salt scattered everywhere. A sudden pain shoots through your ethereal body as you let out a high shriek. Hearing you cry out in pain, he mentions how he is glad that he can hear your voice now, and gives an unsettling chuckle. Happy ending, 6 feet to paradise. Now I'm going to do one more ending. One more. And the reason why is they called it the true ending. And I've got a lot of questions. Like, what's happened to her? Why is this a thing? Why is she one so in love with him, which is really weird, but you know, it's a kid, isn't it? But also, right, I feel like something's happened to her that she's kind of blocked out. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. He looks at you with a grotesque yet alluring impact. That feels just like love. He arrives. Am I hallucinating? I'm real. Whoa, he says. You're full of energy as always. My energy is my redeeming quality, you might say, good sir. So, are you a ghost or something? Yep, I became one to meet you. I wanted to be with you. Wait, have you been around all this time? Well, yes, I have, a little bit, possibly. Not in the shower. I'm so happy that you believe me. I guess I'll put on some tea for my new guest. You are going to see the fireworks. But as he said, he didn't have the Yakutata. You dumped out everything you'd neatly packed into your pouch and ran out of the house after changing into a dress. After that, you think you almost remembered something. But as he came out of his room, all thoughts ceased. That's different. Good morning, tongue sticking out of my side of my mouth. Morning. Hey, did we see fireworks in the end? No, you don't remember? I don't know. I don't remember what happened before I ended up like this. Like how you even became a ghost? You never brought it up, so I assumed you remembered. Well, I don't, you see. All I remember is desperately coming here to see you. We made a promise, didn't we? And we had fun together, right? Surely that wasn't all a dream. At any rate, that was one regret. Despite him always being busy working his part-time job at the weekends, you finally had a date set up. Shoes. I bought some new shoes. You're always very particular about your appearance, aren't you? So I figured I should make the effort too. But what's with the shoes? Are you wasting money now instead of looking after the family? Mum, I ran my body into the ground working for you, and yet you're willing to abandon me for some frivolous girl. Whoever it is, call them and cancel. That is an order of the matriarchy of the house. You could say I got an earful. As you listen to him recount what happened, you finally begin to remember more and more about that fateful day. Even the fact that he went to such lengths as to anger his mother just to be fashionable for your sake blows away, and striking memory burns you. You remember now. He didn't make it to where you were supposed to meet. Sorry, I can't go anymore. That was all he said before hanging up. You kept trying to call him back, but he wouldn't pick up. You wondered if he'd dumped you, or if you were the only one who thought you had a promise to date. While you were filled with the darkest of feelings, you weren't the kind of girl to give up so easily. You weren't just a cute girl who would sit there and wait for fortune to come her way. No, so you went to see him, taking the initiative. That was when I met your mother. Yes, that's true. She was quite short-tempered, if I remember correctly. I would guess that she isn't too fond of girls that dress the way you do. That was absolutely right. All she did was screech at you for deceiving her son. She wouldn't hear anything you had to say, so you lost it. Your feelings for him were genuine. You weren't going to sit there and let some crazy dictator of a woman bend your reality to her will. His mother, his mum, is shouting something from atop the steps. There's a deafening crack, followed by the sound of liquid splashing. By the time you realized that the liquid had come from your head, your eyes gaze lifelessly at the sky. You died. So that's why. You instantly noticed, I'm a ghost. You remembered how he always takes such quick baths. You wondered why he was always trembling afterwards, like his body's not warmed enough. Adamant that he should warm his body properly. You stand in front of the bathroom door. You use all of the power you can to muster to open the door. You find yourself drowning in the bathtub. What the fuck? The water washes away your makeup. You don't want to be seen like this by the one you love. It's grotesque and unsightly. Why did you come here? He says. Why? Haven't I explained myself enough already? Do you even have to ask? Yes, I do. After all, you always do horrible things to me. What? I haven't the slightest idea why you would want to come here. You say you like me, but I really don't feel it. It's always about what you want. You wander around me as you please, which with no regard for my privacy. I didn't go in the bathroom. I can't love someone who acts like this. Honestly, you make me so miserable. His words take you aback. Far from forgive you. He was doing all he could to tolerate your tricks and pranks. Oh. Jeez. While one's right to love another is a freedom of one's soul that must be respected. To an equal extent. One is also free to hate another. But why? I love you more than anyone else. I've only had eyes for you. I came here, even after I died. Oh, she's crying. That's not great. Was that not enough for you? Does it not matter to you how I feel? He says. It's like all that matters is what you think. And you expect everyone else to think the same way. Why? No matter how much you try, you don't understand. Your fulfilling life has drained your imagination away. Your kindness is the product of a comfortable life. Vice versa. His kindness is the product of wisdom gained from the hardships of his life. Only now do you know how much your selfish disregard caused him to suffer. Now that your time is in this world, it has ended. Yes, it's all ended. Sorry, my sentence was bad. Your tears just keep flowing. Girls in love must be the strongest creatures in the world. Sorry, that's just so ridiculous. But once love and life were both gone, they became the most wretched of creatures. I can't tell if it's a kiss or a slap sometimes. But despite everything, you came to see me. Instead of replying, you nod while wiping the tears from your face with your sleeve. But your tears disappear before reaching the floor. I can't die with you. I can't die for your sake. Yeah, I know. You wouldn't die for me. I knew that. And yet I kept trying, even though I knew it was impossible from the start. I couldn't give up. Because I love you. I get it. Thank you for loving me. Congratulations! Today is the day that you and him first understood one another. While your relationship was hideously far from ideal, there was now a mutual emotional connection. You feel as though your hearts are somewhat in sync. It is the beginning of a new relationship. While there would be inevitably a future trials and tribulations to overcome together, you can only hope that your hearts would only become closer over time. I have no more time. If you were still alive, that is. Hark it. This dev is just a sick animal. You saying that makes me feel like all this was worth it. The truth, however, is far too heavy. Reality is the spanner in the works, you might say. Your corpse, his mum, troubles at home. Even though there are some serious things, of course, that need to be considered, such as the police, your soul desperately attempts to leave reality. But reality is blissfully unaware that you are the strongest girl in the world. You're welcome. So you don't love me, but you don't hate me either. It's a start. She can fix him. I guess so. Huh. I wish I could have heard you say that sooner. It means I get to keep trying to get you to love me until you actually hate me, right? On the day of your date, you became a ghost. But because you didn't do anything bad, your soul would surely be judged favorably, right? I don't know now. I can't... Who's the good guy? After all, you. I love chocolate. That's it. I'm going to say it. I'm saying it proud. Whenever you see it, eat it as you cry to yourself. And do you remember when I stroked that cat on the way back from school once? Think about me every time you see a cat. Wait. Hang on, Missy. You're doing it again. You're doing it again. Didn't you just learn your lesson? While you do that, I'll promise I'll be better. Oh yes, I'm sticking my tongue out right now and licking my lips. It's not over yet, because the game is never over until I have won. Do you mean like after you get reincarnated? Or something like that, you mad nutter? Whatever it takes. Incarnation, guardian spirit, whatever form necessary. I'd truly be over the moon if I could get you to fall in love with me. Maybe you'll come back as a fleshlight. I mean, there's so many options. Jesus Christ. I amused myself. If you didn't hear what I said, you don't want to hear. Anyway, moving on. But more importantly, as you have been so kind to me, I want to protect you. Sort of ransom situations building here. So no matter what, I will come back to you. Don't fall apart, okay? When you're a slightly older man, I'll be that younger woman. Until then, until I return, dwell on my memories, dwell on me, constantly, and live on in my memory. One year has passed since the school student somebody went missing. Why is that blocked out? Somebody has yet to be found. The searches are... You see, I told you it'd be okay. Hiding my body in the mountains worked. Besides, I gave you permission. I've questioned it multiple times, of course, because this is insane. But you really are a guardian spirit, and there's a lot of dead police officers now. Yep. Say I am. Oh, so I am. Bit of a genie, you might say. Wasn't it such a good idea to move away from your mother? I guess. And also your mother will have less influence on you now, which is a curious and interesting fact of which to ponder while you wait for me to be reborn as a younger model. The reason you could get away from her so peacefully, or I could possess somebody, was because you had me guarding you. You're welcome. That's right. You really think so? Well, thanks, I suppose. So, what now, my sugar plum? Want me to steal a test paper for you? I think I might hate you for that. But... You had a pleasant dream again last night. Sometimes you hear the whispers from the ghost, who didn't end up as fortunate as you. They're bitter, resentful, and tell you to kill him, because they want that to happen. But you simply squash those thoughts and those voices with your big authoritarian boot. Cinderella should have used her glass slipper as a weapon. Trying hard not to mention an evil ghost is strangely similar to trying to get someone to love you. No matter how great of a place the afterlife might be, it would be more terrifying than the abyss without you. In other words, Any place is like paradise as long as you are with him. This is the true ending. Paradise is where we lie. If the afterlife really is separated into good and bad, then this would be the bottom of whatever the good place is. That's actually quite a good line. But his side, you feel you are at the depths of paradise. I'm in the depths of paradise. Yes. You are crawling in the depths of paradise again today. Squeak, squeak. Happy, happy. Strange. Decollate Decoration. I don't know, what does decollate mean? I don't even know what that means. It's not delicate. See, if it was delicate decoration, I'd like that, but I don't know what decollate is. Anyway. Oh, what happened? What's this game about? I like the true ending the best, by far. So, it turns out she was a manipulative, potentially obsessive, compulsive controller. Possibly. I don't know. It felt like that. At least how he saw it. But she did keep going. She was in it to win it. And she kept trying. And then his wonderful mother threw her downstairs to a tragic death. And then she forgot all about it. But then she remembered. And then she decided to capture him in her own way. And you could say, ultimately, in the end of the day, she did win. And no matter how bad a person she could be, or not be, she is the winner. And she is the protagonist of all people's stories. So there we are. That was a wild ride. Side story prologue. I'm beat. You raise your voice and drop into your new seat. You can never just sit still, can you? Says me. Okay, guys. So I'm not going to play that that mini game prologue thing, but I'm going to show you something because I've unlocked something, which I'm going to have to do in another way. Right. So we do have ending list. So as you can see, I've got a few of the endings, missed 2, but you're going to go and get the other 2, so it's not a big problem. And then side stories. There's the prologue, and this is about where I think she's alive, and she's like a student, and so I'm probably going to play that and then try and unlock that, and then maybe do that as a separate video because this is just too long. But that's interesting. I'm going to play that as like a sort of prequel to this video. But there we go, guys. There we go. Decollate Decoration, absolutely insane. It's just, I think it's Yandere or whatever it is on that vibe, right? I'm still learning about anime stuff, but well, not really. I've watched quite a bit of anime to be fair, but whatever. This game's good. I quite enjoyed it. It's quite pleasurable. Quite mad. I like the choices. I didn't really understand how the game worked. It would be nice if there was a bit of a guide, I didn't even know what the hints meant. Even I felt like the hints needed a hint, you know. But that could be an IQ issue that I may need to speak to an orange about. But let's be fair. This game is good. Great art style, fun little music, absolutely cool. It's a bit like a visual novel, really. I think that's probably what it is, right? I'm pretty sure it's a platformer. I mean, I'm just going to check. Did it say platformer? Let's have a look. We'll go to the store page. We're going to the store page, ladies and gentlemen. It says adventure, horror, and casual. 2D platformer. So I do not remember any platforming. So if it is in the side stories, then fair enough. But okay. All right. But there you go, guys. I've enjoyed this. So I have been the rather quiet and deranged person that pushes people downstairs. And you have been the brave, strong girl willing to love once again. Doing her best and not taking no for an answer. Which really is what she did. Like, she didn't learn the lesson. Alright. Sorry. She didn't learn the lesson. The whole point was to just, come on now, get it together. And she was like, yeah, I've got it together for 5 seconds. And then she literally went off the rails again and became possessive. It was just like, it was like a reflex. She couldn't stop it. It was insane. Oh my God. Video over. All right. Okay. Bye-bye.